Okay, push. All right. 1, 2, 3. All the way up. Always helps to have somebody ride with you. Yeah. None of your asshole friends wanted to come with you?
Oh, you go on there easy. I got a hop.
Yeah, you and me both.
Last time, after slogging our way through the swamp of Mississippi in 102-degree heat, we found our way to the TAT stop in Trenton, Arkansas. And shortly after we pulled in, hoping to talk to Percy, the owner, his son showed up and offered us a free place to stay just down the road. So we got up the next morning and headed back, hoping to talk to Percy for a few minutes, sign the book for the TAT stop, and see what kind of wonders awaited inside the store.
Howdy.
Morning. How you doing? I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
We had a long ride this morning, a good 100 yards.
I can't hear too good.
I said we had a good ride this morning, a whole 100 yards.
Okay. Is all them clothes insulated? They all got holes in them, and they're not working real well. Very nice to meet you. That's the second time I met you. It is? When was you through here? 2 years ago. I was riding with a friend of mine. We came through with him, and there was another big group that we had hooked up with for a couple of days that were going the same way we came through here. Okay. Yeah. I can't express to you much gratitude for both your sons. I'm glad he was here. I was perfectly content to throw a tent down right here. Well, I could have let you stay in there, you know. Yes, sir. But he called me and said he was gonna let y'all go over at the house. He did. Like I said, I couldn't be more grateful for it. That's a country club, we call it over there.
I feel like royalty because I've never been treated so well by strangers. So.
Well, Chris, that's my boy. He's a good guy, I tell you. Did you see my other son? Yes, I did. When he came up, I thought it was Chris. Okay. They look a lot alike. Well, they do. They do. Well, did you sign our book yesterday?
That's why we're stopping. We're stopping to sign the book. And we were hoping to get a chance to talk to you. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm Don Redmond. I didn't catch your name.
Percy? Kale. Kale.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm Percy. All right, come on, sign the book. The weather's going to get a little better than today and tomorrow. That's what we were looking at. Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. It's been tough. Yes, it's tough. You been getting a lot of folks this year? Well, it's been kind of slow. But hell, we had 6 or 7 yesterday. That was the biggest day. You can come in here and sit down if you want to. I got a chair in here.
How long have you had this store?
Since 1958.
Wow. How long has it been since it was a store?
Well, it was a store from 1940 up to about 1955. That's about 15 years.
Okay.
And then I wasn't here, and then I got here, it wasn't no store, but we started using it for storage.
Right.
And that's all we ever used it for.
Okay.
And then I quit farming about 20 years ago. And my son told me to get in here and straighten this building up. It was in rough shape.
Okay.
Well, all the windows was knocked out and the porch done fell in.
Oh, wow.
So I got it kind of fixed up a little, and we call it a museum or a junk house or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's very eclectic. I remember last time I came in here, it's got a little bit of everything in there. We got a little bit of everything.
Well, explain, because I never understand what people get out of interacting with bikers. I don't understand that. So could you explain to me the connection with you and the TAT and
how this has come to be such a legendary stop and any of that?
Well,
Maybe your motivation, why?
Well, I was already here.
Okay.
And
then they brought the trail to you. Well, Sam brought the trail.
We didn't know nothing about the trail.
Okay.
And the guy broke down here one day, and we got a shop right across the street of it. I think he needed some welding done. Anyway, we carried him over and fixed his bike. And we just thought he was some local guy, you know. And we asked him where he's from, and he said, I'm from Cincinnati. And we said, well, hell, what you doing here?
Right.
And then he told us about the trail.
Okay.
And
how long ago was that?
I'd say 12 years ago.
Okay.
And he, my son and another guy, we got another guy that does a lot of stuff on the internet. They looked the trail up that night on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, well, that's the Trans-American Trail. And goes, well, at the time it went from Tennessee to the West Coast.
Right.
And so we got to talking about it, and the guy that does the internet work, he had a sawmill right down the road here.
Right.
He said, I'm going to put a sign up down there that TAT stop. And then they can stop there and you can visit with them or whatever. And then we got a sign-in book. We got us a real nice book.
Right.
Hell, somebody stole it.
Oh, wow.
2 weeks after we used it.
Wow.
No. So
Can't have nice things, can you?
So we just kind of roughing it with this thing.
I hope it wasn't one of us.
Hell,
A biker, at least.
I think it was a local person.
Yeah.
And then, and we started, people started stopping. We done met, I ain't gonna tell how many folks.
From all over.
How many of these books do you have, or how many sheets do you have filled up?
I go back to about 8 years ago.
Okay.
That's about, I believe that's about, or maybe 10. I got them all in the drawer right there.
So if you were to guess, a few hundred or a few thousand?
Well, I'd say 2,000.
2,000?
We had 550 year before last.
That's when I came through year before
And
last.
about 475 last year.
Okay.
And then we're getting a few more four-wheel drive.
Right. Right.
And a lot of people got their family with them, or
Right.
their girlfriend or somebody, and dogs. And then last year we had 3 good-looking women. They was all by themselves.
Okay.
They knew one another.
All right.
And hell, they posted stuff on the internet almost every night. And they come through. I asked them why they didn't get together. They said, well, one of them was writing a book, and the other one was just for posting stuff on the internet.
Okay.
I asked all of them if I could go with them. They said, hell no.
Yeah.
So I'm still here.
Well, that was my next question, was going to be, why do you keep doing this? But now I know it's the women.
Oh, yeah. Ain't no doubt. Well, yeah, we go way back. The first time Sam came through, right there.
Yep.
He was escorting them people that had those land roads.
Okay.
They were doing a commercial for
Right.
land road.
Okay. I think I heard about that.
And there was a good-looking girl with them.
I bet.
And she was from Canada, but she was one of the top people with land roads.
Okay.
They had a film crew with them.
Nice.
And then they showed that thing on Jay Leno's show, not the regular show, the one he has on the
Cars.
Yeah, about the garage and all that stuff.
Leno's Garage, I
Right.
think it
I
was.
believe that's the name of it. And they had all that on there a number of times. And that really pumped Land Rover up, I guess, because
Right.
that was some good advertising.
It was
Right.
good. Well, Land Rover go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's right. So, and then this last year, we had some of them come through with them electric trucks.
Oh, wow. The Rivians.
Yeah, and hell, they nice. I mean,
Yeah, they're nice.
It was, I believe we had 2 of them came through. And
Oh,
they
wow.
were going coast to coast. They had a film crew with them.
Oh, wow.
That's difficult.
I hope they had a generator with them.
Hell, I don't know how that.
They had some gasoline or something if they were smart.
But they were nice and they were having a big time.
Huh. That's
But
fun.
another crew we got coming through, we got a crew from California, the guys that owns a Motion Pro company.
Huh?
They've been coming through about every other year.
Oh!
But they'll come through, it'll be 6 or 8 of them
Right.
riding. I don't know whether they got a picture, they got a truck with them. There they are.
Chase vehicle.
They got a truck with all
Nice.
extra tires.
Tires, very nice.
Behind that truck is a trailer with extra bikes in it.
Nice.
And all these guys is riding.
There's no
Now I
failure
know
in
how-
that team, I guess.
I know how they spend all that money I spend with them now.
That's right. But when they first come through, I didn't know who they were, you know, the first year. And that one guy said them guys is big shot.
Yeah, they
And I
make a
said,
lot of tools.
well, I guess so. But they were all real nice. And then one of them guys, he headed this, they got a racetrack out there in California, the Best of the West or something like that. And he was with them. And he since passed away. I don't got his name. But when they told me about him passing away, them guys cried. He was such a good friend.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably was one that started that company.
He was. And I got all those stickers on the wall there. But I met a bunch of folks. England coming. Last week had a guy from Australia. I believe that was the first one from Australia. We get a lot from New Zealand
Yeah.
and England. And hell, I don't know.
They come all the way over here and then ride.
They come over here, and most of them buy that bike when they get over here. They sell it when they get to the West.
It's a whole lot cheaper than shipping.
Yeah. So, now some of them here, last year, a bunch of them shipped bikes on a boat.
Right.
And they were going to meet them up there in, I believe, Boston and get this damn bike. And the boat was a week late.
Wow.
I've heard that happen in
And
the
them
big-
guys, they said they rented a car and they toured the whole damn northeast up there.
Good for them.
And then they finally got their bikes and they come on through.
Huh.
But we done met a lot of folks go through.
Give up on her, man. That's time we know.
Yeah. Now, me and Mama did too. But I was born there.
We got that in common. You
Motion.
made the right choice. Much better over here.
He was in a wreck
Right.
That's what happened to me.
7, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And they wanted to take his leg off, but he didn't. He kept it.
Okay.
But he's had hell with it, but he still got it.
Yeah.
Hell, he rides bicycles 25 miles every other day.
That's
Wow.
what he was
And
telling
still
me.
rides a motorcycle.
Okay. Well, that's probably keeping him from getting all stove up. Next time, we leave the corn and soybean fields of Mississippi and exchange them for the corn and soybean fields of Arkansas. But the road really starts turning something incredible. Stay tuned.